most financial experts are going to tell you the same thing. Max out your 401k, max out your Roth IRA. Don't touch the money till you're 59 and a half or 60. And my question is, what if your goal isn't retirement? What if your goal is freedom? What if you want the option to leave your job in your 40s or your 50s or maybe your 30s? Should you still be investing the same way that they tell you? That's what I'm here to talk to you guys about today. I made some notes here, by the way. I'm sitting here on the rooftop too, here in Manila. You can see the skyline behind me. And there's a pickleball court here too, where we play pickleball. But anyway, who cares about that? There's a few differences here, right? So first of all, you have retirement, which basically just means, simplified, means freedom later, right? It's a long time horizon. You start investing early and you invest towards retirement. And then when you hit the age of retirement, you leave your job, right? That's basically retirement. It's age-based. And then you have financial freedom, which basically is optionality now. It means time freedom. Freedom to, do what you want to do when you want to do it. It means location freedom. Freedom to live anywhere you want to live, when you want to live there. Like I'm staying here in Philippines now for, 3 or 4 months. I'll go back to China. I'll go other places, right? That's location freedom. And then there's career flexibility, which is, you can choose to work some corporate job and work your tail off and earn a bunch of money if you want. But also if you don't want to, you can just take it easy, do some part-time job or do something else that doesn't make as much money because you have financial freedom. It doesn't really matter. You're just doing the job, because you enjoy working or you want to keep working. It's not because you have to. And so I guess basically the big line here is retirement is an age and freedom is just a lifestyle. That's the big difference, right? So me personally, I don't think the traditional retirement advice is bad or wrong. It's designed for somebody who, wants to work and retire at 60, 65 or whatever, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not everybody's goal, right? This, it's definitely not my goal. I don't want to work till I'm 60, 65 or 70 or work till I'm dead or some shit like that. That's why I invest the way I work, so I can have this freedom right now in my 40s. Basically, my system is simple, right? My system focuses on 4 accounts. Okay, I have a retirement account, which the purpose of that is for future me, right? When I reach a certain age, my life will improve because I have this retirement account set aside to help me improve my life as I get older. Okay, my second account, or investment, I guess you could say, is an income portfolio. And the purpose of the income portfolio is to have freedom now, to create income so I can live free now from a 9 to 5 and have my own time, time freedom, location freedom, all the freedoms I just talked to you guys about. That's the purpose of my income portfolio. And then I actually have a growth portfolio, which purpose is for, the purpose is for opportunity, right? So if a good opportunity comes along, I could put some money in the growth portfolio and take advantage of some opportunity when it arises to increase my net worth quickly in a short period of time. Take advantage of some particular growth thing, right? It's opportunity. And then I have another portfolio, which purpose is stability. And this is just where I keep, when I say stability, I mean you keep emergency money there, like a year or two worth of emergency expenses. You keep a emergency medical fund there, especially if you're like me, an expat who's living abroad. It's good to have an emergency medical fund. If something happens, you can just go to the hospital, get yourself fixed. Or if something happens and you can't earn money anymore, you have several years worth of living expenses saved, and you can live without having to worry about or stress of how and when or where to make your next move, right? That's the stability portfolio. So those are the 4 buckets that I use to create this lifestyle that I create. And I guess basically what I'm trying to say is I don't ask one account to do everything. I have several different accounts with several different jobs, and this just makes things simple and clean and easy to, to see what thing is doing what job, as opposed to it all being in one account. So for me, first of all, my taxable brokerage, or I guess you would call it my income portfolio. I call it my Freedom Now portfolio is what I actually call it. But this is what I prioritize for a couple reasons. And this is because it's accessible. I don't have to wait till a certain age to use that money. It's flexible, which means I can take money out when I want. I can, put money in when I want. I can, leave the money there. I can reinvest it. I can do whatever I want to do with the money, right? There's nothing holding on to this money. There's no age restriction, right? I can use it now. I can use it later. It doesn't matter, right? You can use it when you're 20 if you want. Who cares, right? You can use it anytime you want. It can generate income, so I can live free now, which the income can pay for bills, right? It can pay for a car payment, pay for a mortgage, pay for a rent, pay for a new phone, whatever you want to pay for, right? It generates money now that you can actually use right now. It can fund my travel like it does now. It's paying for this. My income portfolio is paying for me to live here in the Philippines right now. And basically, what I'm trying to say is it's a bridge to retirement. I use that money now until I reach my retirement age. When I reach my retirement age, I can take that retirement money and increase my lifestyle and have a better lifestyle in retirement, instead of how some people, they're making a bunch of money and they invest in retirement, but their retirement income is less than their job, and then their lifestyle goes backward when they retire instead of going forward. So this is the bridge to get to retirement. When I get retirement, my lifestyle can go forward even more. So that's how I focus on using this portfolio. So I'm not telling you to skip retirement or retirement investing at all. I'm just saying, don't ignore the power of flexibility in income now, especially if you're somebody who don't want to work till you're dead, right? So basically, my current personal allocation philosophy is kind of simple, right? If I was only investing for retirement, I would have a very large retirement portfolio. But I wouldn't have the same flexibility that I have right now. I'd be stuck in one single location, working a single job, 9 to 5, and I wouldn't be able to travel and go around all these places I go to and meet all the people I meet and do all the things I do. I wouldn't have that flexibility. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is that's why I break my money up into these separate different strategies or portfolios or accounts, so I can have the best of all of the worlds combined, or I say the best of both worlds, which Freedom Now and Freedom Later. So here comes the meat and potatoes of this video. Who should do what, right? So, if you're 22 years old, if I were you, I'd be prioritizing retirement, because you're 22, you're probably going to work for many years, and now it's a good time to start building up your retirement investment. Because imagine if you put $20,000 into a retirement account now, and then you just let that money just sit there, don't even add any more to it, and just let that $20,000 sit there and keep, accumulating and growing until you're 60, like, you'll be sitting on a nice little nest egg. Now imagine if you start in your 20s and you just keep contributing to it on a regular basis until you're 60, you'll really have a nice nest egg. But even if you didn't, if you just started that now and put $10,000, $20,000 in there and let it sit there until you're 60, you'll have a lot of money, right? So that's what I would do if I was 22. I would focus on prioritizing my retirement account. Now, if you're 35 to 50, like myself, I fall in this range, I'm 45, I guess it depends on you. Like, do you want freedom sooner? Like, if you, like, say you're 35 or 40 like me, like, this is when I realized it, when I was about 40. Because I've been working a full-time job since I was 13. Like, when I was 13 years old in middle school, I went to work after school every single day. And from that point on, from 13 years old up until just last year, 2 years ago, when I was 42. So I'm 45 this year, I'm 44 now, but till I was 42, I was basically working from 13 to 42, right? So we'll just call it 30 years. I worked for 30 years of my life, and I was a little burnt out, and I decided I want some freedom sooner. I don't want to work until I'm 60 or 65. So for me, I prioritized from that point on. When I was like 40, 42, I started prioritizing income now. I started investing for income now so I could leave the corporate plantation and have freedom. That's me. if you're somebody who happens to love your job, say you're 35 or 40, 45, 50, and you really like your job, then maybe prioritizing your income now may not be the best for you. Maybe you should prioritize on increasing your retirement investment, because you know you're going to get that money in the next 15 years, 10 years, depending on how old you are. Next 10 or 15 years, you're going to get that money and you're going to quit working. At that point in time, you already know that because you enjoy your job, you don't care about having freedom sooner. Then prioritize getting the most out of your retirement investments as possible, while maybe focusing just a little bit on the income side, not a lot, right? Now, say you're 55 or older. If it were me and I was already 55, I would just wait till I was 60, and it's just 5 more years at that point. So I would really just focus on maxing out all of those retirement accounts, getting as much money in there as possible. They even let you put in extra money when you're that age. So I'd be putting in every penny I could to grow that for the next 5 years, and then just hang in there for 5 more years. That's what I would do if I was 55 or older. So I guess one of the biggest ideas inside of my Freedom Blueprint is that every single dollar should have a job. Some dollars are for retirement, some are for stability, some are for growth, some are for income now. And once I started using this system and separating my dollars, giving each dollar these different jobs, my financial life became much more simpler and much more clear, as opposed to having it all in one account and trying to figure out this stock does this stock does that, and all this stuff. Once I separated it into separate accounts with separate jobs, it just became much easier for me to stay focused on each individual goal in that account. So anyway, I don't think the question is which account is best. I think a better question is probably what job do I need my money to do right now? That's probably a good question to ask. What job should my money be doing? And so anyway, I'm asking you that question. If you had to choose today and you could only put your money to work in one place, where would you put that money to work at? I'm just curious. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. Where would you put your money today if you only had one choice? And if you want, leave your age below too, because I'm curious about your age and how you're investing at your current age. So anyway, if you want to learn more about my entire investment strategy and entire investment system, I'll put the link below to the Freedom Blueprint. It's in the description down there, so you can check that out. And anyway, I'm going to get back to relaxing here. You can see I'm sitting here in Manila on the rooftop here. This over here, let me see, there's St. Gillis Hotel. This is Trump Tower here where I'm at. We have a pickleball court here on the roof where you can play pickleball. Then if you look over here, I'll show you guys around a little bit. Over here, straight down this road right here. I don't know if you guys can see the road there, but you just go straight down the road. You're at the green belt, and BGC is, let me see, BGC is over that way. You can't see it because this big building's in the way. So anyway, you guys probably don't care about that, but I figured I'd show you guys around up here, since I'm up here on the roof where you can see everything. We have a cage up here so the balls don't fly over the side and kill somebody, because we're up pretty high. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there for you guys, man. Like the video, subscribe, check out the links below, and let me hear from you guys in the comments, because I like hearing from you guys in the comments more than anything else. Also have a newsletter too, you can check that out. It's for free and has a free download as well. So see you guys next time, man. Y'all take care.